Look at that. You've got an English flag and you've got a South African flag, which is very appropriate because we've got a Sunday showdown, a head-to-head between that man, Dylan Naidoo, the South African, born in Johannesburg, has never won on the DP World Tour, has won on the Sunshine Tour, and Laurie Canter, who picked up his second DP World Tour title in Bahrain just a month or so ago. Those two are going to decide this via a playoff, and that's because of these pictures that you're seeing right now. We have had heavy rain overnight into this morning. In fact, in the last 12 days, they've had 1/4 of the average annual rainfall in Durban. And the course has taken a pounding, no doubt about that. So it's going to be Naidoo and Canter. Laurie was already qualified for the 153rd Open at Royal Portrush in July. This is an Open qualifier, and whatever happens in the playoff, Dylan Naidoo will grab one of those 3 spots available this week to players not already qualified. The other 2 spots go to Marco Penge, who has finished in 3rd, and Darren Ficart on world rankings over Christian Mas and Brandon Grace. There they are. The 3 players who have received their golden ticket to the Open.
Guys, we're going to do a hole-by-hole playoff down the 18th until we get a winner. Yeah. In order to determine the order, I'm going to ask you guys to pull a T. There's a number on, and that'll determine which order you see open. I don't know if we can pull a T. Alright. You got 1? Sweet. You got 2 T's. Good luck, guys. Thank you.
Dylan Naidoo to go first. Out with the driver. Trackman following the flight of that ball. That looks pretty good, that. That's a good spot. That's not bad there at all. Hasn't got to go over the bunker.
Under this kind of pressure, that was fantastic. This is the ultimate pressure. A sudden death playoff for a National Open Championship. It's actually cruel.
It is a bit cruel. Laurie Canter's a little bit longer than Naidoo, so I fancy if he absolutely nails it, he can get this onto the green. Oh, that's not bad either.
Yeah, that's good as well.
Catching that downslope. Well, that's a fairly even start, though.
They couldn't have been closer together. 2 beautiful drives from the 2 players in the playoff.
They did actually start play here this morning. Play was suspended at roughly 9:10, but only 1 player had managed to complete his round, a former SA Open champion in Chris Paisley, and in the end they had to abandon it. Huge support out there yesterday for Dylan Naidoo. He said he felt like Tiger Woods. He said it was cool. He's never had anything like it before in his life.
Well, he's played like Tiger Woods, hasn't he, over the last 3 rounds? He's played fantastic.
Yeah, landing zone, yeah.
Well, with the placing, they'll get a decent lie. 1 club length, not nearer the hole, they'll get a good lie.
Do you think he'll try and carry it over that slope or try and pitch it short and bounce it over?
I say, what a shot. Wow, beautifully played.
A touch of class from Dylan Naidoo. Over to you, Laurie.
And I know Dom will be going through his mind about the great Papua Sagolum. And Papua Sagolum, that was what made him a champion, was his chipping. And Papua would have been proud of him.
Just closed the club face down there, hit it in low, knocked out that left side, starts to bite here on the downslope. Beautifully played, great stuff.
Yes, you are.
Clicky fingers, he's asking it to sit down.
Oh, from having the advantage after the tee shot, suddenly the advantage moves across to Dylan Naidoo after the little chip shots.
Yeah, that's as good a chip as I've seen in many a year right there. And he's calm, Wally. He looks calm.
That is the voice of Tony Johnson, a former two-time Investec South African Open champion, who's joined Richard and myself in the commentary box.
Well, Naidoo has to keep saying in his head now that, you know, he's going to hold this, he's going to hold it. Got to stay in the present. That's the secret, isn't it?
Absolutely. Don't let your guard down, Boxy. Expect him to hold it, and expect that you have to get up and make it as well. Flat out match play situation.
Wow, over red. Not quite sure whether he's kept his turn or not there. No, he hasn't. Well, what a massive moment this is now for Naidoo. Massive.
Just 27 years of age. He played beautifully, didn't he, in Mauritius in December. Was a runner-up in the Afrasia Bank Mauritius Open to John Parry. And now he has a chance to win his National Open Championship.
Maybe the slightest amount of left to right in this, but I'll tell you what, if you hit the straight and firm, you will make it.
And Dylan Naidoo can hardly believe it. He's going to have to take a moment here. You better believe it though, Dylan. You have won the Investec South African Open Championship. One of the most storied championships in all of golf. And he's won it in style as well, hasn't he, Boxy?
Beautiful tee shot and exquisite little pitch. I mean, that was just sensational, that. And he still had a bit to, still had 4 feet left or so. You know, he had to be firm and positive with the putt, which he was. Good man.
I don't know what to say. This feels like a dream. It feels like a...
Let's hear from our champion, shall we? Dylan with...
Oh, my word.
He's going to be talking to Oji Malefi, who's down green side. We'll just give our champion a chance to take in these moments, these very special moments.
I was trying to check my heart rate. I don't know what it is. How does this feel? Dylan Naidoo, South African Open champion.
I don't know what to say, Oji. I really don't know what to say after a lot of really difficult times. A lot of times where I thought I'd do this earlier in my career. A lot of times where, wow, I don't know what to say. This is a special moment for me. It's a special moment for everybody here in Durban. It's overwhelming. Jeepers.
I can imagine. I think Tony mentioned it. I think from the moment you came in this morning, you've looked really calm. Standing over that chip, I think Anthony said he'll give you 99.5 out of 100. What were the emotions like, and then to execute that shot?
That type of shot is my bread and butter, a little low skipper. The boys who play practice rounds with me know I do that all the time. I didn't have a lot of fear on the shot. It was actually a really nice shot for me to have in the moment. I was more worried about the putt. That putter went back a little squiggly, but it went in. So, yeah, sure. I can't believe it, OG.
Finally, how superb was it to have this crowd rallying you behind you?
I said yesterday, it felt like I was Tiger Woods. Like, there were people, so many people. I mean, all the energy that I had, I can't thank everyone enough for coming out yesterday, today. I'm speechless.
Congratulations, your first DP World Tour victory in Durban. Well done, Dylan.
Thanks so much, OG. Thank you.
What a moment. I'm glad he wasn't speechless. Now, the celebrations proper can begin. That is Julia Taylor, who's the Investec regional head here in KwaZulu-Natal, handing over the jacket, the medal, and finally a trophy to Dylan Naidoo. The winner of the 114th Investec South African Open.
To watch another DP World Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.